There are two types of people in this world. There are Tiggers and Eeyores. Think about it. They live in the same world. They live in the land of Winnie the Pooh. And they all embark on the same adventures. Yet they have very, very different life experiences, don't they? Tigger always sees every challenge as a game, as an opportunity to have some fun, to learn something. You know, to get the gang together, to get the team together and go out there and explore. What does Eeyore do? He sits under a cloud. He's so miserable it rains on him and him alone. He is Mr. Doom and Gloom, and his famous words, whenever they hit a challenge or an obstacle, he always turns around and he says, "I told you so." Yeah? Now, Eeyores are running rampant through our society at the moment. They're reading the news, they're editing our newspapers, where all they're doing is spreading doom and gloom. And our job is to regain our Tigger-like qualities and to find that part within us that can still bounce, that can still be inspired, that can still break through and find a way to get to the honey pot. And my final thing is to think about how to get out your comfort zone. That's what Tiggers do. They don't sit and think about it. They just get out there and bounce, don't they? Because if you stay in your comfort zone too long, you could be that guy there with his kids saying to him, "I think it's about time my dad took his armbands off because he hasn't learned yet to swim without them." We all have around us a comfort zone. Everybody does. Some people's comfort zones are bigger than others. But we always have that moment where we're challenging ourselves or we're forced to do something new or something for the first time. And when you're in that moment, you have a choice to make. Are you going to be an Eeyore and are you going to hang back? Or are you going to be a Tigger and you're going to break through and you're going to bounce through and find the opportunity? So that's your challenge as we move on with today and you're presented with all the new ideas and all the new opportunities that are out there. How are you going to use them? How are you going to adapt to them? And even if you're thinking there right now, you know, well, I'm a long way away from where I want to be. And Nicola, do you know what? You don't live my life. You don't have to deal with what I have to deal with. You're absolutely right, I don't. But what I do know is that don't be disheartened, because even if you just focus on the small changes, but then add time to the equation, very soon you'll be in a very different place. So this is important. If you need to feel more confident, you want to feel just happier, you want to feel more in control, you want to feel calm, you want to feel successful, you want to feel inspired, you know how to do that. And all you need to do is do it, and then your emotions will catch up. It takes about 2 or 3 seconds. So even if you're about to go into the biggest appointment, the biggest opportunity that you've got, and your knees are knocking and you're feeling a bit wobbly inside, is if you just take a deep breath and walk with confidence. You initially might not feel it, but it'll only take a couple of seconds and it'll be there for you, because it's there in you. So my little saying is, fear stands still, confidence moves. So one thing you absolutely must be thinking about doing right now is, what action are you going to take?